welcome back to Police 10A Talk. If you watched any of our channels, you know I'm Joel. Several weeks ago, received an email from a holster manufacturer wanting to know if we'd be interested in doing a review of one of their holsters, and I was like, sure, be more than happy to. I said, but just, you know, be forewarned that if it's not any good, we're gonna tell everybody it's not any good. So he said, okay, I'll throw one in the mail to you. I was like, great, sounds good. So while waiting on it to get here, I went on other YouTubers' channels and looked at reviews, and pretty much unanimously everybody was saying, piece of crap, don't waste your time. But I figured, hey, I'm going to stay impartial on this thing and give it a fair shake. And if you've watched any of our other videos, you know I'm a Blade Tech Clip It fan because I carry appendix carry. So in about a week and a half or so, I get a first class package in the mail, go out, get it, bring it in, and what we have is it's from a company called Higher Quality Innovations. Their website's www.higherqualityinnovations.com. They call these the magnetic force holsters. So immediately I was somewhat skeptical. So here it is. Been wearing it off and on for week and a half, 2 weeks or so. Like I said, it's by a company called Higher Quality Innovations. They call it the magnetic force holster. Several reasons for that is it's got magnets sewn into it to keep if you've ever worn a lot of nylon, like inside the waistband holster, as soon as you draw your handgun and go to reholster, typically the holster will collapse and you have to kind of fish for it to get your handgun back into it. This one's got magnets sewn into it that make it stay open. The magnets also aid in weapon retention. It's made out of some kind of carbon fiber vinyl exterior. It's ambidextrous. The way it's cut here, it also allows for the use of most lasers and most little under the barrel lights. It can be worn inside the waistband or outside the waistband. I will say it's got a very good quality steel clip on it. Cool thing about it is if you wanted to go to a deeper concealed carry than this provides, you can take these screws out and you can actually move the clip up to here. If you had to do it in a very deep concealment, it would greatly impede your draw. You can loosen this bottommost screw and you can adjust the cant of the holster. And it's got a micro suede interior, which is really, really nice, and the piping along the edges as well are micro suede. It's designed and manufactured completely here in the United States. Like I say, I've been wearing it a week and a half or so. No real complaints with it. It is a little bulky when you compare it to the Clip It. So what I was going to do here was I was going to turn on the little handy dandy scale I have sitting here on the workbench. So here is the MagForce holster, and you can actually, before I even officially weigh it, I don't know if you can tell it on camera, but the magnet is actually attaching it to the scale. So let's get it zeroed back out. We're looking at 5.10 ounces on that one. And my favorite little Blade Tech Clip It. Ooh, a screaming 1.55 ounces. So if you're concerned about weight on your holster, that might be a downside to it. I did find in wearing it, it's just a tad bulky. It wasn't unconcealable. It was just a little bulky. One of the big things I noticed on the other YouTubers' reviews of this is everybody was complaining that the magnets in the holster would not didn't offer any retention to the holster. So here I have my empty Glock 43. It has Trijicon HD sights on it. Other than that, the only thing I've done to it is I put a ATI extended threaded barrel on it, so we know the handgun is empty. Just put it in the holster. Now I'm not going to shake this thing like I'm mixing paint, but I am going to shake it. Now it is empty, and I don't know if you can see this on camera, but I'm shaking relatively vigorous. I can even go a little more vigorous and it's still not coming out. That's with it empty. We know the handgun's empty. I'm now going to put a full mag, 6 rounds of 147 grain black Talon. We know there's not a round in the chamber. Insert it into the holster fully. And guys, she's still not coming out, and if you do any gyrations harder than that than wearing this, you've got to be hanging upside down out of a tree, beating somebody with a baseball bat. I don't know, but that is pretty gosh darn snug with a full magazine in it. So guys, I think I've covered about everything with this. I will tell you, price on it's, what I found on it is $59.95. It probably wouldn't be my first choice holster, but it's not as bad as some of the other reviews. I don't know if they've done improvement to it or not, but all in all, I can tell you it is extremely well made. Good craftsmanship, good stitching. Not a bad holster, really not. So guys, give us a like or subscribe. There should be a button down on your lower right hand corner. We welcome comments. If you've got something you want to see done review wise, include that in your comments. But thanks for watching. You're looking for a decent holster, not a bad choice. So guys, give us a like or subscribe, and come back and see us soon. And be safe.